We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We are moving for our second interview segment. Our guest is a chemical engineer and a president of Ispeak Leader Hub. He joined the organization on October 2021, and his main goal is to improve himself and give back to the people around him. We call it the social community. He's into trying new experiences and also challenging himself to be a better person. So let's welcome today Fاضل الحداد. He's the president of Ispeak Club. Hello and good morning.
Hi, good morning, and I'm glad to be joined here today in this interview.
You're most welcome, and thank you so much for joining us on our show. Good morning, Kuwait. We know Ispeak Hub is one part of the Toastmasters group in the state of Kuwait.
Yes.
But I know people who's watching us through the KTV2 want to know about Toastmasters. What is Toastmasters?
Toastmaster is an organization that help people to improve their communication skills, to learn how to public speak, and also other skills like active listening, for example.
Nice.
And we, as Ispeak Leader Hub, we try to take the principle of Toastmaster and also try to expand on how we can serve the community in a better way.
So when you mention about serve the community in a better way, it's like one of your purposes, because I already mentioned you presented you want to try something new, you give a new experience.
Yes. Toastmaster is part of Ispeak Leader Hub.
Nice.
And it's one of the goals to give people the ability to talk, to express themselves. And also we're trying to expand in other areas.
Which are?
For example, we have book discussion. This is something we are doing currently. And we have, for example, Ispeak called iTalk, where we interview people. And we're expanding on other areas, and hopefully we will make a space for the whole community with different point of view, with different skills, to be together. It's
like complete series together to make something certain, to make very skilled person who is very good in public speaking, yes. You know how to interact with everyone. Because I mentioned in the beginning you are a chemical engineer.
Yes.
You joined Toastmasters in October 2021.
Yes.
From that time until today, and we call it now, we are in July 2023. What made you join this place in the first place? Why did you choose the club?
So they say when you try things, when you try new things, you know your strengths, you know what you like, what you love. I never imagined myself to be, for example, a public speaker.
Okay.
I never imagined one day to be a president of a club. If someone asked me a year and a half ago, I couldn't say that I will be in this position right now. It was an exploration for me, and this is one of the ways that if you try the new things, you can see your potential.
You see your potential, your skills. So from that time until today, I know for sure you improved yourself because you're always observing in yourself.
Yes.
So what about the benefits you took from the Toastmasters? What do you think? I know it's plenty of things,
yes,
but mention something to us.
Yeah. There are a lot of benefits. When it comes to Toastmaster, there's something called pathways.
Okay.
Everyone who comes to the club, they have a certain goal. Everyone is different. So when someone comes, I try to talk to him and see what's his goal. And every pathway teaches you how to be better at a certain thing.
Okay.
For example, if someone wants to improve his leadership skills, there's a pathway for that.
Okay.
If someone wants to be a better communicator, there's also a pathway for that. Let's say, for example, someone that wants to improve their comedy sense when he talks, like he tries to give jokes or make people laugh.
Funny, to be funnier.
Yes. So every pathway have a way for you to improve on that. And this is something that's so special about Toastmaster and also on Ispeak, that we care about everyone who come into the club, and we give them a special care until, which is something happen a lot, they go from point A to point B, which is what they really want.
Nice. So the good thing, you mentioned three things, and people like to build their leadership skills, and person who like to be better with interacting with people, and to know what he wants at the end. That's a good thing. Like everyone have his own benefits, and there is like a member, they are already supporting him, right? We can say all the time, one hand cannot clap.
Yes.
So the people who are the member are being in the club, at least 20 persons, right? 20 members.
Yes.
How they are supporting each other?
So the key principle in Ispeak is to have a safe space.
Okay.
This is very, very important. We are giving people the safe space to explore themselves. In the real world, there's risk for everything. For example, if you want to build a company, there's the risk that you will be bankrupt,
Yes.
for example.
Yes.
But here we have no risk. We have a positive community that will support you to make your idea into action.
Okay.
And something that I saw in a lot of members is their personality changed a lot. And I can say also that to myself, if you talk to me a year and a half ago, I couldn't speak like I can speak now.
And even now you are a president, you're sitting in the chair with us,
Yes.
joining us in the studio. For 1 year and a half until today, I know that you have too many moments you will not forget.
Yes.
You improved yourself. You are observing, you are investing in yourself.
Yes.
So what about the thing you will not forget until today, a story, that thing changed you?
Yes. So before coming to Toastmaster, I was a very, very shy person.
Introvert, right?
Yes, introvert.
Okay.
I was very shy. Even at school, I don't raise my hand. I'm always the shy person. So when I came at first, when I gave my first speech, which is something that encouraged to member to do, it's called the icebreaker. So
Okay.
you have to express yourself.
Yes.
My legs were shaking, my hand were shaking, I froze, but I get through it.
Okay.
And this is something I couldn't forget, because public speaking and talking to people, my most biggest fear.
Okay.
After that, I asked myself, if I conquered my biggest fear, what could I conquer also? Like, what's something that I can build upon? And this is a path and journey that led me to so many other things.
Nice. So it's like that was your fear.
Yes.
Now you have another thing to accomplish. Like now it's like you see, you change the way of thinking.
Yes.
You change the way of thinking.
Yes.
This is something maybe you change yourself about it.
Yes.
Like you look to the things in a different way now.
Yeah. For example, when I go back to my recording, people who recorded me when I gave a speech,
Yeah.
my voice was very low, my voice tone.
That time. Yeah.
Yes, I didn't have structure. I was just bumbling and rumbling and just saying whatever on
And
my
you're
mind.
just shaking, you're just moving your hands like
Yes,
that all the time. Yeah.
just like that. So I was a totally different person. I couldn't really get my point through. After going through this practice again and again, I found myself being able to talk to people, to convince them, to influence them, which is something and principle that we are improving on a daily basis.
Nice. So you turn to be like an amateur to be now an influencer.
Yes.
It's like a huge gap between these two.
Yes.
And we are also very proud of you. And there is something else. When you mention about the members, how do you guys gather? Like you have like a certain group, you gather a weekly, monthly. What about that time, the meeting time?
Okay, so the meeting time from 6 to 8 p.m. We gather for 2 hours, and the timing is a key, because you know in Toastmaster there's we are really specific about the time. So we start on time, we end at time, and there's also structure for the meeting, so everyone gets the benefit. For example, people who have a prepared speech, they go first, and then the improvised speech where they talk from the get-go, and the evaluation phase. So these kind of structure help people to get most out of the meeting.
Nice. I noticed, like, I mean, one of the Toastmasters before competition, there is like a participation for the tournament or activities you do all the time. So what about the participation of Ispeak group?
Yes, there's competition for sure, and something we are working on. There's a lot of new members, so we are going from the zero, like to the level they want, and it's also voluntary to participate in this competition. So hopefully in the future we will have more members to participate.
Because you are the president of Ispeak group, I know you already met the other president from other Toastmasters group.
Yes.
When you guys gather all the time, what about the certain topic you're talking about all the time? And instead of social community, what is the thing you are seeking of more?
So as a person who volunteer in many places, I found that people need the sense of community.
Okay.
This is something that I feel when I talk to people. They want the feel of tribe. We human are not designed to be individuals. We are designed to be in groups. And this is something we are working on. This is also something special about the club, is to bring people together and have this sense of family. And this is also make people take risks, because they know we got their back.
Nice. So you're always getting their back all the time. You are supporting them.
Yes.
So this kind of things, like I know, like in certain time, because you used to be a shy person for
Yes.
1 year and a half, now you become an influencer. What advice you want to say the people who wants to join you? There is a certain people for sure they are watching you now. Maybe they are eager to register.
Yes.
What do you want to say them? An advice to them? What do you want to say?
So this is an advice for me because it's personal. I've been through this phase. Through my journey in Toastmaster, I saw a lot of people who stood on the stage and couldn't speak. This is normal. And this is not something that you should be shy of. Every step, every journey you have to take the first step.
Okay.
So the first step is to join and to stay on the stage and to face your fear. Something inside you will change. You won't feel it. Like you will have a feeling, but the people around you will see a lot of difference. So for example, my family, my friends, they saw there's so much difference. The way I dress, the way I speak, the way I talk, the way I have eye contact with people, the way I listen, all changed in a year and a half. It's like a transformation.
Nice.
You see, like a butterfly, first it was a worm, and now
Yes.
it's butterfly. This is something that you will experience when you join.
Nice.
This is something I encourage people to try out, because I feel like everyone have a potential to be something so much. Maybe they can't see it now, but they will see it in the future.
So the key point you want to say, like everyone can change his life.
Yes.
His attitude, his actions, his way of thinking, how he is presentable.
Yes.
So that's why this is very important. We can say all the time, our guest Fاضل, الحداد, good times run very fast.
Yes.
We didn't feel the time.
Thank
you
you
so much for joining us. You want to say the last word in a brief to everyone who's watching us? You want to say something? In your
Yes. I believe every change starts with the first step. And I believe everyone have the potential to be whatever they want, and everyone have their strength. But in a safe environment, and they're willing to change, and they're willing to see their potential, I believe nothing can stop them.
Nice. Nothing can stop us. Thank you so much. So thanks to our guest Fاضل الحداد. He's the president of Ispeak Club. He already sharing to us, everyone's watching us through the KTV2, about the benefits to join the Toastmasters, to interact, and how about to get influencing more. And he talked about the change of his life to be like a shy person to be now a president and influencer. So this is what we talk about our second interview segment. We're moving for our next report with our working crew already preparing to us. So aren't we already interested in talking about the natural balance, and that cities, public and even the private parks should be also transferred into nature reserves for its already visitors and even the endemic and also the migratory or the wildlife. As well, the use of the natural control of the agricultural pests protects the natural balance. Although also we are still in the conflict in the old school already, pesticides and the chemical or the fertilizers, and the social awareness. So it's increasing and also time by time, especially the organic farmers in the homes. For this concern from the health of their family members, it's therefore the important to intensity the skills of the cleaning farming because it's multiple benefits. Our team have already enclosed a new environmental segment, enclosing always we call it the opinions of our children. So let's watch this following report about the environmental segment that we be right back again.